At the height of an afternoon filled with lights and expectations, the Global Super Cup Hall, also known as the FIFA Club World Cup, was designed to be magnificent. The logo reaching out like a crown to the pitch, LED screens covering the entire area, the team of volunteers smiling brightly. All spoke of one expectation: this tournament will be the pinnacle of club football. However, if you look closely, everything becomes farce. This tournament is called global, but in fact, it is more like a regional fair party. Most representatives from continents outside Europe and South America often see this as a luxury trip, where they can take pictures with the trophy if lucky enough to win the lottery. Meanwhile, the European and South American teams, usually Real Madrid, Bayern, Flamengo or Palmeiras, have both feet on the ground because of the tight schedule. In the end, the tournament is just a place where superstars like Benzema or Vinicius pass through, considered a soft landing before Christmas, and fans are vaguely wondering what it is. Who wins? It doesn't matter. What matters is, they have something to show off on Instagram. Clubs like Al Ahly, Egypt, Urawa Reds, Japan, Auckland City, New Zealand, are invited mainly to pray for luck and receive travel tickets. Both the clubs and their fans are eager. The world welcomes us. But when they enter, the end result is often a crushing defeat, called international experience. Suppose a team like Auckland City, from small to famous after winning the Oceania Championship a few times, goes to meet Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals. It would be strange if they weren't completely destroyed, and no one would feel sorry for them. The semi-final takes place on the weekend, right when European clubs need to rest. Sometimes Real Madrid plays the final on Sunday afternoon, then plays again in La Liga on Monday. Then they rush to America, Australia or the Middle East to play the third-place match. This is definitely the only tournament that makes players more tired than Ayudin. Another joke: the referee comes from this region, that continent, shouting "Vamos, vamos" when blowing the penalty. The players from outside Europe keep shouting, "Hey, that's against the rules." But the referee is busy taking care of the international guests so he doesn't get angry. European players, seeing that, they don't even bother to complain. Let it go. Why compete? Fans, there are tens of thousands of local fans, mainly coming to have fun and take pictures, while the real fans watch on TV, scroll through the newsfeed a few times and then turn it off. Highlight videos, discussion groups, viral clips have nothing but a few shots into the net without spectators. Losing. Winning cannot be compared to tournaments under UEFA, CONMEBOL. Do you remember that the Champions League, UEFA, is still divine? The Champions League has home and away matches, big opponents, valuable commercial value and enough historical and traditional positions. Meanwhile, the Club World Cup, eat it in the middle of the season, you will feel dizzy and then fall asleep. Even Fox Sports watches the tournament show, and then turns on the Champions League again. Via chaotic story, events are more to discuss than tournaments. First, someone has to host. Small countries like Qatar, Japan, UAE get the grass fields. Then, they invest a few $100 million to build stadiums, fields, press conference rooms and some balls in the middle of local billboards. Then, the whole tournament only lasts 7 to 8 matches. The champion team brings home a tiny trophy. It doesn't look like a tournament at all. Next, the local press publishes the article, "FIFA brings world football here," while the Club World Cup brand is obscured on the fan page with a few million likes. But after 2 weeks, the fan page timeline only had car ads, crypto wallets or clips of fans wearing national team shirts remixing EDM music. Then no one remembered the jostling match to get to the semifinals, only remembered Alex scoring. Or the short pants player running slowly. Or the referee blew the whistle because the player wasted time in the 90th minute. Everything was patched together for fun. FIFA said that this was a tournament of cooperation between continents, promoting the spirit of the football community. By Club World Cupization, Global sponsors, Allianz, Coca-Cola, Adidas, spend money on advertising, organizing grand events everywhere. Visitors said, "You can take a photo with Messi, Ranger City." But in reality, they just stood there taking pictures, rushing around the field a few times, then disappeared. That's right, the tournament struggled with the schedule, the players lacked motivation, the fans were absent, the budget was also insignificant. What was there to watch? What was there to discuss? What can we use to help Asian clubs develop the domestic players' skills? The answer is still no. Because this is mainly an advertising show, a sponsorship, and not a credible enough tournament to count. Unbelievable comedy. Fake goal. Once Auckland City played Waitakere United 0-0 in a play-in match. The referee then drew lots, scoring 1-0 for Auckland, because they deserved to be the representative. Everyone looked at each other. Okay, the truth is that everyone sees it. Referee wearing director's shirt. Someone forgot to distinguish the referee shirt from the referee sanctioned shirt, so it looked like they were allied with the local club. Later, it was reported that they were just honoring the players. Journalists strayed from the point. When interviewing an Urawa Reds player, they asked, "What do you think about the chance to face Real Madrid?" and received the answer, "I just want to know what the cafe in the stadium sells." What is the need for a Club World Cup? If you want to promote a global club, is there no way to create long-term connections, charity, build young African players, try to excel in the cup competition? If you want to earn sponsorship money, you can sell shows, but you should broadcast live online, have enough sponsors. But who will watch VOD like a 5-minute highlight clip? If it is a local audience show, there is still no shortage of real fans. But dividing 1 million fans across Asia, Oceania. The coverage is still unclear. What is being distorted? Original intention, ridiculous reality. World Tournament just a series of staged matches on TV. Pressure spirit not as tense, not as fast as the Champions League. Commercial value almost does not generate significant net profit. Stature and tradition still not there. Just a few mediocre minutes wasted on TV. And when the stadium lights are turned off, when fans and passers-by line up to enter the stadium to take a photo of the beautiful golf course, when the teams return to the power down to rest and wait for the season. The Club World Cup is waiting. Waiting, because FIFA is still preparing for the 2026 version, 32 clubs, Dubai Stadium, Riyadh Stadium, LA Stadium. But will what really change? Or is it still a carrying game, taking on the name of the world to burn money, burn the stadium and make fans ignore it? And then, the story returns, we're going to watch the Club World Cup again. Oh well, what else to play? Cherish the title. Summary: Club World Cup, luxurious playground, but the content is so bland that it's sad. The match schedule breaks the official schedule of the club. Values and traditions, so weak that no one takes it seriously. Players see it as a stopover, spectators watch to see where they go. In conclusion, just a global advertising show, and not a worthy tournament.